Alright, hello chat, welcome back. So I'm not going to spend too long on the intro. Just going to tell you right now. Today we're going to be spending this stream getting to Stormblood. Hopefully. I'm just going to rush through story. We're not rush through story, we're going to go through all the story today and try to get there. I want to be done with it, done with Heavensward by end of this week, hopefully, and be on to the next expansion because I've been here for quite some time and at this pace I'm never going to make it to End of Shadowbringers come Endwalker. So, with that, I will turn off the music. Turn off the music for you guys. I will get the stream up and the game. Alright, so of course, like usual, we're starting off in the Gold Saucer just so we can do some quick daily stuff. And to the past few days, while I was off stream, I actually went and leveled my crafters and gatherers a bit, because I figured, I'm broke now, I only got 10,000 gil on me, so I need some money to actually, I need some money because I'm completely broke. So let's just see, okay, I guess it's our best bet. Okay, go on to the next one here. Let's see. 2 and 7. Okay, nothing here either. And last one. 4 and 8. 5. So I'm gonna go with my gut and say this one. I mean, it wasn't a winner anyway, regardless. Oh well, that's fine. Okay then, we're done that. We're not gonna wait around for the gate to begin. We're just gonna go right back on over to over here. Right back to main quest stuff. So, let me just my gear list and go back to my Dark Knight. Able to apply plates. Come on. Yes, I can. Can't I? Can I do plates here? Come on. Alright, let me just go back to, like, I don't know, Limsa really quick. See if I can just throw on a quick glamour plate. There we go. Alright. Fly. Ah, right, okay, give me a sec, where would that be? So just throw that back on. Well, occupied. Okay, hang on here. Okay. And that still has the glamour on it. Alright, I'm gonna change this up then. Or can I just take it off? Can't I? Can I just get rid of it? Let's just go figure this out really quick. Okay, where to? Right here. Innkeep. Right, okay. Let's edit this, I guess. Guess we could throw the chaos one there. Do I have any chaos legs? Nope. Chaos boots? Nope, just the Phlegathon boots. Ah, that's fine. I'll save that as it is. Yeah, in its current state, do that. Right, apply then. We should have both the chaos things, right? Let me just throw both of them in as well. Now that I have them. So legs, feet. Right, needs to be 100%. God damn it. Alright. Arms mender, here we are. Everything. Actually, no. Just the legs and feet. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Feet. Yes, the chaos things. There we go. Now we can edit. Save. Yes, there we go. Apply. Perfect. There we go. Now we look good again. Let's just turn the HUD off and take a look at ourselves now. Yeah, we look good again. Alright. Nice. Glad to see it. Okay, so let's actually continue now. Okay, so give me one quick second. There we go. Okay, let's see here now. So wherever we left off, I believe we talked to this one kobold who's trying to take back some crystals that we were using to summon Titan. So let's go talk to Gabu here and see what he's got to say for us. Alright, so here's the crystal that I took. Do them all. Lead on, Gabu. Okay. And let's see. All the way over here. Some more crystals to steal. Alright, we got a cutscene now. Time is short. If you have the crystals, we should move on to the next cache. Did you hear me, brother? Aye, aye, it's just that. I'm quite certain that that crate once bore Ishgardian seals. Someone took great pains to remove all traces, but enough remains to make out the pattern. See for yourself. I struggle to imagine kobolds traveling to Korthus to obtain crystals, much less bothering to conceal their origins. I suspect these crystals were smuggled into Veilbrand by another party, and most likely a pawn of the Asians, as Thancred speculated. Oh Jesus, excuse me, I hiccuped. I don't understand. Who are the Asians? Do they worship Great Father Titan too? Ah, never mind about that. As Alice said, we don't have a lot of time. Can you list the next cache, Gabu? Yes, of course. Gabu knows the way. This next one is the last and very large. Very big, very huge, very large. Okie dokie. So that's those crystals stolen back. And right here. Okay, no sign of crystals. Confound it. What about you? Any luck? Nothing. Nope. Nothing. But this cannot be. Gabu saw them. Spotted, saw. Think, brother, think. They must have moved them, yes? Question is, where to and why? With Ono Gormo, where they summoned Titan once before, and mean to do so again, is the only explanation. What about Mother and Father and the others? We have to help them. And we will, Gabu. We will. Stay calm. We still have time. They have yet to call for remaining crates. Yes, if they had, then they would have found the other crates empty and surrounded, and sounded the alarm. Okay, I guess whatever. Nevertheless, I believe the time for stealth has passed. We must breach the navel and seize the remaining crystals. There is no other way to prevent Titan summoning. First, give me your crystals, that I might deliver them to the commander of Bloedin's custody. We dare not take them into the bowels of the mountain. There's a grenade right next to us. Sure, have some... the fuck? Oh, it's fate. Okay, so the camp overlook for safekeeping. Alright, sounds good. Going ahead, as I recall there was an aetherite within Uguarmo. Or is it U or U? Uguarmo. Mine session. Yeah, I know where the crystal is. I thought you eager to remain in the thick of the action. If this is what you prefer, then Godspeed. This way, this way. Alright. Ride my chocobo through here then. Is this door open? No, it doesn't have to go a long way around. Alright, fine by me. There we go. I take this to the aetherite we seek. Right then. As soon as Alpha Node arrives, we go. I trust you're feeling suitably heroic. There's no telling what sort of resistance we'll face in there. More cutscenes, alright. Oh, right into it, okay. Quickly, you clods, briskly, swiftly, quickly. I won't suffer for any further delays. Lay down your arms and surrender. We have your crystals. There will be no summoning this day. Overdwellers, here? How did you? We used the crystal to teleport in. Where are my parents, Patriarch? Where are they? Aw, that's sad. You monster, how could you? Yeah, we're gonna kill these guys. Aye, we are but servants to the Lord of Crags. We are his, that he may drink of our blood and partake in our flesh, that he might draw upon the strength of his children, defend them from the tyranny of the overdwellers. No, I'll say not yet. I understand, Patriarch. I do. Your fear, your anger, your hate. You do anything to protect your people, anything to deliver them from despair, whatever it takes to ensure that those who threaten you can never do so again. But your single-minded pursuit of this objective, you have brought suffering on your own kith and kin. You have sacrificed the lives of the very people you sought to protect. But it need not be this way, Patriarch. Renounce this bloody course. Cease your attempt to summon your god and work with us, together to build a lasting peace. Another peace to be abandoned at the Overdweller's convenience. Oathbreakers, all of you. You take and take and you take. When you have and you had your fill, you sue for peace. You promise that this time is the last, till you grow hungry again. When we dare to defend ourselves, you declare that this beast tribe cannot be suffered to live, that our god drains the land of Aether and brings naught but suffering, death, destruction, suffering upon us all. I will hear no more lies from you and yours, Overdweller. You've ruined your own lands, and you'll not ruin ours. I said I'd come for you, and I did. I'm here. Say something, please. Oh shit, okay. Oh shit, is Gabu summoning Titan? Oh shit, Titan's pissed at them. Oh my god. Seven hells. Okay, we're gonna fight Titan again. Oh, I thought he threw a rock at him. Just throws a rock at Titan. We must away. And TP out of here. Okay. By the 12, how could I be so foolish? I should have known better than to let Gabu accompany us, given what we are like to find. His anguish and despair have served to birth a primal, just as surely as would the suspicions of the faithful. Worse, being born of such tumultuous emotion, this incarnation of Titan seems incapable of naught but violence. If we have one cause for optimism, it is that while the many crystals were present, they represented but a fraction of the quantity intended for the summoning ritual. I mean, that Titan must be far weaker than planned. Be that as it may, he is yet a primal. The longer we leave him to bleed the land of Aether, the stronger he will grow. Should Titan be permitted to leave O'Gormo, more lives will be lost. The Maelstrom will rally their troops, and the cycle will continue. You know what must be done. You will face Lord of Crags once more? Okay, fine, I'll fight Titan. Thank you, my friend. Else I will attend to Gabu. When you have finished the primal, look for us in Camp Overlook. We'll be expecting you. Do I queue up? Hard, okay. To confront Titan the Naval Hard. Okay, it's just the hard version this time. The Naval Hard. There it is. And join. Really pieces are noticeably below. That's fine. Okay, so I guess we just take down Titan hard. Can you get gunner plates here? No, I can't. Okay. What is that? Oh, my inventory is full. Wow, okay. Oops, not that. Emotes. That? Someone just used an item. Sure, they got the Titan mount. That's cool. I still need to get those. I still gotta get the Realm Reborn primal mounts. stand like right here. There we go. And we just wait right now. Eventually, we'll get the queue. Shouldn't take too long since it's only hard and tank queue is a thing. Come on. I had to quickly restart my computer, and we're gonna get it up again. So give me a quick second to log back in. Okay, give me a quick sec. I'll let you guys see again. It's just a second here. There we go. Okay, so let's hope no crashes happen this time. Okay, let's get back in quickly. Okay, so let's just close all that. Reborn, go back to Naval Hard, and join it. Okay, so turn tank stance on, and we just emote again. Okay, give me a quick second here. Let's hope there's no crashes that happen this time around. Just do that. Let's see here. Okay, still nothing. Oh, come on, not again. Alright. Alright, let's log back in again for the third time today. How exhausting. Right. Once again, let's queue up for the naval. Join. Alright, maybe this time we can... Maybe I won't emote in place. The game doesn't seem to like it when I do that. Instead I'll walk around and I'll just fight things. Yeah, this thing, I'll fight you. Cool. Cool, I fought you too. Can't go through there. Yeah, let me fight you. Cool. Let me fight this thing. There's more of them over here. Oh, this is a fate. Sure. Oh, cool. Okay, perfect. Let's let our last DPS here ready up. There we go. We're in, finally. Alright, as long as no more crashes happen, we'll be fine. I kind of want to pick him up and take him over here to the edge. To be fair, I feel like I could have just done it solo, like solo queued for it. Bombs blow up. And just circle around over here. Throw a gun, go back around. Okay. Right, part-time. Those? I think we're good. Yeah, I'm good. do that. Debuff him a little bit, why not? Someone died. Black mage died. Did I get out that time? I did. Cool. Oh, I'm gonna get put in the rock. Okay. Put me in rock jail. There we go. A debuff, what is this? Damage down. Can I get the Suna, please? And just spam abilities now. There we go. I mean, it was only hard. Okay, give it to our healer. And loot, staff. Black mage, I'll pass. Our actual black mage can have it. Yeah. Alright, cool, we did it. Now let's fly back. Go this way. Oh wait, we go all the way. Oh, all the way back to Camp Overlook. Okay, let's just travel there then. Okay, we'll close that. Right, there he is. Did I not tell you he would return safe and sound? He is done then. Titan is no more. Yup. Good. There has been enough tragedy this day. He's been like that since he regained consciousness. We believe he can hear us, but he has made no attempt to respond. He's almost certainly still in shock, but we cannot discount the possibility that he succumbed to the Prowl's influence. Should that prove to be the case, he must be put to death like any other thrall, such as the Alliance's policy. Yes, you have the right of it. We must not rush to conclusions. After all, we once feared that Yzel's followers were beyond reason, and many have since laid down their arms and accepted Ishgard's peace. We can but watch, wait, and pray. Beneath the star-filled sky, there is not to be gained from dwelling on an eventuality over which we have no control, much less one which may have never come to pass. Let us tend to more of the immediate matters, informing the Commander Bloodin of Titan's demise, for example. May be certain that he'll be glad to hear of the news. Would you be so kind to break it to him? Sure, let's go fly over. Ah, you're a sight for sore eyes. When the others came back without you, I feared the worst, but they said you had matters all well in hand. It's all settled then, is it? I'm glad to hear it, but not half as glad as my men will be to believe you me. Regardless of whether or not he was summoned properly, a primal's a primal, and there ain't a soul in the maelstrom that hasn't lost a friend to one. Don't get me wrong, like we were all prepared to do our part, but we weren't so naive as to think we'd live to tell the tale. Thankfully, of course, it didn't come to that, which, my friend, sounds to me like a cause for celebration. Now, I know you a lot have places to be, but why not stay the night? We'd be honored to raise a glass in the triumphant return of Titan's Bane. I guess it's party time. This was gotta be voice acted, right? It's gotta be voice acted. The cutscene's too good quality to not be.
Who goes there?
Okay, cool, it is. It's me. Hello.
Oh, it's you. Forgive me for straying from the camp. He hasn't been feeling too welcome, to say the least. I thought a change of scenery might do him good. But, alas. It's so quiet out here. The stars spread out before us, beckoning across time and space. Dawn may banish even the darkest night. How bitterly beautiful, those words. I should be stronger for all my experiences, yet my heart aches more than ever. I never understood why Grandfather gave his life that day. I thought that if I came here, I would find the answers I needed. But when I finally laid eyes on the land he sacrificed everything to save, saw firsthand the bickering, the pettiness, I was disappointed. I was angry. I could not fathom how these people were more deserving of his love than his family, than me. Nevertheless, I had to believe he had good reason. I was determined to uncover the whole truth of the calamity and, perhaps in so doing, find my own purpose in this sea of chaos. My travels have been enlightening, but I cannot say that I have enjoyed them. I have lost count of the many petty crises that I was helpless to resolve and of the people whose actions I could not understand. There were others, of course. Good people. People with whom I felt a kinship, whose lives I could not save. I found myself asking what it was all for. Why try if I was doomed to fail in the end? But then I recalled Grandfather's words to my father, years ago, before he left Charlayan behind forever. To ignore the plight of those one might conceivably save is not wisdom, it is indolence. We must all protect that which we hold most dear in the manner of our own choosing. We have to try, do we not? Of course, it's one thing to try and another to do. There were times while I was tracking the warriors of darkness when I faltered, when I was afraid. But then I thought of my brother, of Urianger. Oh, pray forgive me. This conversation has been rather one-sided, hasn't it? Mayhap you could recount some of your adventures in Ishgard.
Oh, I have to make a decision. Two companions. Yeah, I'm gonna bring my two friends up. As much as I like Emmerich, I gotta talk about bringing up my two friends.
Gods! They must have been at each other's throats from dawn till dusk. I dare say you managed to keep the peace, though. Merely being in the presence of the Warrior of Light is surely enough to shame anyone into behaving. The hopes and dreams of so many rest on your shoulders, Warrior of Light. As long as the sun rises, we can but carry on, for the sake of those we hold dear.
What's he got to say now? Nothing? Okay, he's just gonna sit there and watch. Oh, it's Warrior of Darkness. The Fire Crystal.
To what end dost thou cling to the tainted gifts of the Mother?
Every tool has its purpose. Even this. Well, what is it?
The seeds sown in Vilbrand have been plucked from the earth and left to wither. Alas, Titan's demise sufficed not to drive the kobolds to deepest desperation.
What did the man in white have to say?
That we are to proceed as he did first set forth.
Well, that's easy for him to say! It's not his bloody world on the brink of destruction, is it?
Be thou well reminded that with an end to Ishgard's unrest, naught now remaineth to preoccupy the Scions' thoughts. And thus may they devote their every energy to thwarting thee and thine. I foresee only greater difficulties ahead.
It just hit me that this guy talks a lot like Urianger.
Foresee? Are you sure you don't welcome them? I'm starting to think you might hold a candle for your old friends after all.
Pray do not mistake mine intent. I but look upon the path which lieth before us with due trepidation. Shouldst thou be of like mind, pray consider then another course. For the power to invoke the ardour belongeth not unto the Ascians alone. With thine own hand strike down thine enemy, the so-called hero who would see thy home lost to light. Do but this, and thou wouldst at a single stroke disrupt the all-too delicate balance of this realm, plunging her straightways into chaos.
You do realize what you're suggesting, yes?
To ignore the plight of those one might conceivably save is not wisdom, it is indolence. The words of my teacher, and a creed I hold close to my heart.
Very well. Draw him out. We'll make it quick.
It shall be done. What good a creed one cannot uphold? What hurts soothed? What lives saved? Oh, hapless fool, what hast thou wrought by thine own hands? Minfilia, my friends, I shall not now beg your forgiveness.
I knew it. I knew it.
Full deeply though it paineth me to walk it, I shall not stray from my chosen path. As Moonbreeder remains steadfast, so too shall I.
Oh man, do we gotta kill him now too? I don't want to do that. He was cool in Realm Reborn. Oh boy. Here we go. Hey, let's talk with Alpha Node. Just got a good night's rest. I was but this moment speaking with Thancred and Stola by a link pearl. He had some interesting news to share. Hey, during the course of their respective investigations, both came across crates which had once borne Ishgardian seals. It would seem that someone in the capital has been very busy indeed. According to the Temple Knights have launched a full-scale investigation. Sir Emmerich believes that it's only a matter of time before the culprits are found. But we shall have time to we shall have to wait and see. Meantime, it seems only prudent to look at the recent activities in other tribes. In case they are too flush with discarding crystals. And with that in mind, I suggest we pay Urianger another. Wait, where's Alice? She was here a moment ago with Gabu. I look for her. Well, if the circle's this close, it can't be too far off. I can fly higher. What you're saying, game? Down here. Up top here, maybe. I gotta get off. The dragon. It's too big. Alright, let's see here. Let's just zoom in a bit more into the mini-map so we get a better view. Oh, there she is. Okay. Zoom out, we'll get off and talk. Alright, let me guess. Time to leave, isn't it? My apologies for disappearing again. If it's any consolation, I've already packed my things. How is he? You know, little guy. Brother, Commander Bloden, something tells me you are not solely here to for the concern of sorry, can't read. Solely here out of concern for his welfare. To answer your question, there has been no change. He will not speak or eat. I'm not even sure if he slept. If he did, it seems none the better for it. He just shuffles about with the same expression on his face. You look after him, won't you, Commander, and treat him with every kindness? He's still in there, I know it. Beneath the anguish and despair, he's still fighting with all his heart. He deserves to be given that chance until he comes back to us, until we know for certain what has become of him. Oh yeah, you needn't worry. If he hadn't risked his neck to warn us and help you secure the better part of the crystals, this couldn't have turned out a damn slight worse than it did. We'll not soon forget that, and nor will the Maelstrom Command. I'm so sorry, Gabu. I truly am. You should never have been made to. And I know you cannot possibly understand. Perhaps there's nothing I can do or say. The pain, the anger, the helplessness. Hold fast to the memories of better times. Remember them as they were. And when it hurts so much that your heart feels fit to burst, let it burst. Let it burst and fill up again with your love for them, and never ever forget. Come along, little one. I will remember them, and you, Alice. Thank you. Have faith, sister. Your words have reached him. In time, he will recover. And those who orchestrated these events will be made to answer for their crimes. A thousand times over, there will be a reckoning. Can we talk to Gabu right now? Where is he? Would he be with the commander? Maybe he's just gone. Okay. I'll return to the Waking Sands. Here we go. Here you go. This isn't gonna end well. That I know. Okay. Wait, I got off by accident. Whoops. Okay. Let's see what we got. What's this? Trekking the Cabal. Oh, my Red Mage quests. Okay. Yeah, I picked up. I'm not sure if you guys saw, but actually, I picked up a Red Mage. I started loving that a bit. It's actually really fun. I enjoyed it a lot. Because I wasn't sure if I wanted to be like magic or physical DPS, so I just picked Red Mage because that's both. Alright, let's see what we get here now. Alright, what have you got for us? We have heard the glad tidings from O'Gorma, my friends. By the grace of the 12, in your most valiant efforts, the people of Limstil may rest easy. I should like to think so, yes. Though we failed to prevent the Lord of Crags from manifesting, we did succeed in weakening him, enabling our friend to dispatch him before the Warriors of Darkness could make matters worse. It was by no means an unmitigated success, but it will have to suffice. Let us speak of another matter, one which weigheth heavily on my lady's mind. As thou did request, I sought out the Garen oracles, that we might better understand the aims of the Warriors of Darkness. Though their copious use for allegory defileth any single interpretation, the oracles paint a most disturbing picture. One of worlds parallel to our own, apart yet linked, reduced to ruin with every umbral calamity. 7 times have they succeeded, and then of 10 and 3, only 6 worlds remain. Aye, all is as Lady Minfilia spoke unto thee. As for what becometh of these reflections, when they in the source are rejoined, frail flesh undone in umbral fires, each soul surrendereth to her call, to flow unto the endless sea, there to endure as one in none. That if the wars of darkness succeed, everyone in their world will die? In essence, aye, the verse speaketh of reunification of the flesh and subsequent return to the life stream. However, this fate may yet be preferable to the alternative, for if the first were to fall into transcendent light in the manner of the Warriors of Darkness described, it would give way unto a void wherein none may know either life or death. Far better to die, they reason, for in death there is life, and the essence of a soul which returneth unto the source may be born anew, save such at least is their belief, I surmise. That is true then. Gods, no one should ever have to make such a choice. Ere we speak further on this subject, I would share with thee another recent discovery. To have seen that several sizable shipments of crystals have been delivered unto the lands of a certain Alamegan parties. Alamegan, strange. You believe this to be the work of the same Ashgardian smugglers who supplied the beast tribes? I know beyond a shadow of a doubt. Unless thou wonder at their motive, I would remind you that the Asians did once attempt to bring out the summoning of Ralgar. The individuals who took receipt of these shipments are refugees belonging to a group devoted to the cause of the Alamegan liberation. It may also interest thee to know that their Ashgardian suppliers appear to be none other than the remnants of Elaine Real's network of spies. Surely you jest, and yet it's not so surprising. Afraid of leadership and haunted by the Alliance, I can well imagine such villains being desperate enough to conspire with the Asians, assuming they even know or care who their employers are. All of which is irrelevant. Forgive me. We must seek out the resistance group which recovered the crystals without delay. Will you come with me to Little Alamigo? Alright, they're next. Yes, of course. I should like to hear what they have to say for themselves, firsthand. May you ever walk in the light of the crystal. Alright, the Wars of Darkness are going to be just outside waiting for us now. Oh, are you three listening? Good, I have tidings. The Temple Knights raided the smuggler's warehouse less than an hour ago. Cursory interrogation of the prisoners yielded confirmation that they were an employee of, and I hope you're sitting down, a man in black robes. And you have them, and the crystals too? But few remained. Regrettably, it would seem they dispatched one final shipment in the hours before we struck. It was bound for Little Alamigo, we are told, where it would be received by members of the local resistance group. Since Sir Emmerich's men no longer have the need of my services, I have a mind to head that way. As do we. By happy coincidence, we learned the shipments but a few moments ago. And there I was thinking I might finally be one step ahead of the Warrior of Light and his little helpers. Ah, wait a moment, there is more. And I defy you will not be surprised by this revelation. The leader of the Ashgardian smugglers was formerly the employee of one of, the infamous Ivy herself. Once again, Thancred, I fear I must inform you that... Thancred, with whom else have you shared this information? Well, the smugglers? No one, as I think I mentioned. The raid was less than an hour ago. I was planning on contacting your Stola next, but there is someone else, you would have me notify first. No, there isn't. Suspicious indeed. Well, the world has gotten into her. It's twice now that we have sought Urianger's aid, and twice she has treated him as if he were a stranger. The Archon was one of the grandfather's most dedicated pupils, and spent as much time at the Leveilleur estate as we did. He's practically a member of the family. Truth be told, I struggle to recall a day from my childhood when I did not see the three of them laughing together. If this continues, I may have to raise the matter. Later though, Little Alamigo awaits. Okay, we're going on over now. All right. Sorry. I will get to the bottom of this. Oh, forgive me. It's been a long day. Do you have something to say? Urianger? Oh, I've always struggled to understand what's going on in his head, now more than ever. Listen, if anything should happen, it should be me who. Just know that I'm prepared to do what must be done. Right then, to more pressing matters. Since we have no idea when Thancred might arrive, I suggest we see what information we can gather in his absence. Sounds good? So to review, we are reliably informed that the members of the Alamigo resistance operating here have taken receipt of several large shipments of crystals, our task being to ascertain who and why. Given the size of the settlement, I find it hard to believe that anyone here would be wholly unaware of the resistance movements. The challenge, of course, will be finding individuals who are both able and willing to share such information with outsiders. It would seem sensible to divide our forces. Why don't you question the residents to the eastern half of town? Alice and I will do the same in the west, and afterwards we can rendezvous here to share our findings. Sounds good. Okay. Resistance, damned if I know. It's not as if I'd be any use to them. If you set store by all these tales of secret weapons, good luck to you. But I'm too old for the mass bedtime stories. This is our lot, and it's time we got used to it. Okay. I see they're going around asking questions looking for the Griffin and his lot, I'll bet. It seems that they're the talk of Little Alamigo these days. Folks wondering what he's about, what he's got in store for the Garleans, and what's under that mask of his, of course. Some say he's hardly got a face. For what with all the scars, others reckon he's been marked for death by the Empire, and that they send a bloody legion if they knew he was here. Your guess is as good as mine. Okay, nothing. I mean, you know a bit. This last guy here. Well, let me guess. Come to join the fight, have you? No need to deny it, friend. You're not the first to answer the Griffin's call. While he's a lit fire in every Alamegan's heart, he's also inspired more than a few old dons to pledge themselves to the cause. And little wonder the Garlands won't stop until we're all under the yoke. Okay, so we've learned that there's this guy with a mask who's recruiting people, okay. I suppose I should ask what you learned, but I think I already know. This Griffin seems to be a leader of a newly formed faction within the Resistance, the Masks, yet despite their growing popularity, no one seems to know much about them. Only that they're the most aggressively militant group to join the movement in recent history. Indeed, many claim their commitment to the cause of Alamegan liberation is unrivaled, but we can but hope the revolutionary fervor is never channeled in the direction of a primal. Though I feel confident that this is the group which received the crystal shipments, we yet lack proof. Before taking any action, I would speak with the settlement's leader to confirm my suspicions. May I enlist his help while I'm about it. Given that you and Gundobald are already acquainted, mayhap it would be best if you took the lead. Sounds good. Let's go chat with them. Go chat with Mr. Bald here. Much as it pleases me to see you again, I cannot help but wonder if I should be worried. I hear you and yours have been asking questions. The Griffin, I know of him, as do we all. He and his mass have become a leading faction with the Resistance. There was suspicion at first given his secretive ways. He quickly proved himself a charismatic and capable commander. They are drawn to his passion and his vision. They truly believe that he has what it takes to lead them to victory. Even I cannot help but admire the man for his accomplish, but I have not forgotten Wilred. I was blind to the danger of his ambitions, and you were not. The Griffin will soon deliver a speech to our people in the sunken temple of Karn. Go and see him with your own eyes. Weigh his words to your own heart. How convenient. 'Tis but a pity Thancred is not here to join us. You two go ahead. I shall stay behind and wait for him. Okay. Let's go fly over and take a look. Okay, the stream seems to be fine on my end. No frame drops I see. No crashes either. I think we're good for now. Alright. You get a cutscene? Has it begun already? I hear voices coming from within. Do I have to queue for this dungeon? I hope not. I do not like this dungeon at all. Let's see what happens here.
Brothers and sisters, 20 years ago, Alamigo, our home, was claimed by the Garlean Empire.
Okay, so this is clearly Ilberd. I already know the voice.
In our haste to overthrow the King of Ruin, we turned a blind eye to our foes in the north. With our glorious revolution, we but laid a path for a new tyrant to succeed the old. And when confronted with our failure, we fled. Not a day goes by that I do not think of those we left behind. Think of them and feel ashamed. And I know each and every one of you feels the same. We abandoned them, our own flesh and blood, to labor till their backs gave in and their breath gave out. rebuilding the twisted steel ramparts which now mar our once majestic mountains. We abandoned them, the brave and true, to fight and die for their country, or worse, to be conscripted and sent off to rob another poor bastard of his home. We abandoned them, the meek and powerless, to bow and scrape when the Garleans pass, to sully themselves that they might live to see another day of misery. The Black Wolf may be dead, but a new Imperial Viceroy reigns in Alamigo now. A beast, not a fraction as merciful. You all know the Eorzean Alliance will do naught to oppose him. For all their promises and platitudes, they will not act if there's no profit in it. Only we can free our brothers and sisters from the Empire's tyranny, my friends. Only we have the courage to stand and fight. They have imprisoned us. They have enslaved us. And they have murdered us. But no more! Blood demands blood, and the Garleans shall pay for every drop they have spilt upon our lands. This I promise you, for we have a power within us, my friends. A power befitting our pride, our righteousness. Only join us, and we shall grant you the means to unleash it, and together we shall see the Alamegan standard raised over the mountains of Gia Arbania once more!
A power befitting their pride. Not at all ominous, that. Wait, is that...
Who? Oh, there they are. We found them.
What are you two doing here?
I could ask you the same thing.
Yeah, we found them. Hello.
Well, this is quite the surprise.
If you see what I see, if you feel as I feel...
Might I suggest we continue this conversation in more agreeable surroundings?
For it is not strength of arms that will win this battle, but strength of heart.
Yeah, we found our friends. I think that's all of them now. We found. Words can express how glad I am to see you both alive and well. And you, though it was pretty obvious when we would be fine. Yep, I'm the main character. Crystal Braves never had a realistic chance of capturing any of the Scions, divided as they were and distrusted by the better part of Eorzea. But if you truly believe that, forgive me, what exactly have you two been doing all this time? You're paying a favor. After the banquet, we had no choice but to flee Ul'dah, and we would not have been able to do so without the aid of some old friends from the Resistance. That's right, they smuggled us out of the city and sheltered us in Little Alamigo, all at a great risk to themselves. Obviously, we couldn't let that go unacknowledged. We offered to help them out with their operations for a while. When we learned the Scion's exoneration that Lolorito had severed all ties with the Crystal Braves, that General Ralbon had been reinstated, we resolved to make contacts, but having long since discarded our link pearls as a precautionary measure, our options were rather limited. To make matters more complicated, we were embroiled in a delicate operation at the time, leaving me with little choice but to entrust a letter to a courier. I gather from your puzzled expressions, however, that you never received it. Guess not. To be honest, I thought this might happen. While the masks are happy to let the refugees spread the word within the community, they're pretty strict about communicating with outsiders. Oh, we also heard a rumor that the Griffin doesn't want us meddling in his affairs. The Griffin mistrusts the Scions? Curious. It is well known that we are no friends to Garlemald. One would think that a man who saw beseeching all and sundry to join his cause would welcome our support. I should say that the man you saw not in fact the Griffin, but an impersonator, and a talented rabble-rouser to boot. It would not surprise me if he were responsible for the majority of these public appearances. As you may have gathered, the Griffin is extremely cautious and distrusting man who made every effort to conceal his identity, even when we participated to raid under his direct something. I accidentally right-clicked and skipped it. It's hard to know what to make of it all. Secrecy of the impersonators, the masks. What? It's not as if I'm making you all wear one, and mine only covers half my face. It's completely different. I got my keys in my pocket. I gotta take them out. Sorry. Anyway, when we heard the Griffin was due to give a speech, we thought it might be a good opportunity to get the better sense of the man behind the, to get a better sense of the man. For all the good it did. And now you've heard the whole of it. Tell me, what prompted you to take an interest in the Griffin? Crystals. Summoning? You're not serious. I can't believe it. The Resistance would never entertain such a ridiculous plan, but the Griffin, well, the man is an enigma. I cannot say with any confidence that he would or would not do. What I can say, however, is that the speech we heard today was not the first to make reference to a power capable of defeating the Empire. The masks have made many such claims as of late. I confess I assumed it to be a mere bluster. But the context of the shipments of which you spoke is not impossible that they are alluding to a primal. Whatever it is, we'll find out together. And if anyone tries to stop us, they'll answer to me. Indeed, that is assuming you'll have us. Nice, we got our friends back. Honorable heroes. If, as you suspect, the Griffin is indeed poised to summon a primal, we must needs obtain confirmation while there is yet time to act. To that end, I propose we question his double. Given his role in the group's de facto mouthpiece, I should not be surprised if he were one of the Griffin's close associates. And while he may not be aware of the most sensitive details, he can probably tell us the mask's plans in broad strokes. Like the man who impersonates, however, he is wary of outsiders. He will not expose himself without a suitable incentive. My plan is as follows. You and Alphino will oppose his adventurers fallen on hard times, inspired by his words to take up arms for a noble cause. He and I, as members of the Resistance, will recount tales of your past achievements and testify to your usefulness in the struggles ahead. With our enthusiastic assurances still ringing in their ears, he will decide to welcome you in person, and we will arrange a meeting. We'll need to look at the part that we might maintain the charade until we have him concerned at least. Here, this should be enough to purchase suitable garments from Tailbot. To have him rub respectable amount of dirt on them for a good measure. Any questions? All seems simple enough. Thank you. And with that, let us be off. Okay, off we go. Oh, just flying back over here. Oh, you want to buy what? I don't know what you're up to, but I want no part of it. Here's money. What are the ones with the gill, and seeing as you're your friends at Papalimo. There, tunic and slots for the both of you, tailored and treated to your tastes. off with you before anyone sees us together. Clothes maketh the man, as they say. Alright then, I will go and change and see what the spot Pablima marked on our maps. Okay, I guess I gotta get changed as well. Yep. Weather, shepherd's tunic, and slops. Heavy shoes. There we are. Can I just throw I was gonna say, can I throw in a glamour plate? Just keep my knight armor? Guess not. Getting out of here is a pain. Can I ever find the exit gate? Where is it? Somewhere over here. There it is. Well, look at us, a pair of down-at-heel adventurers seeking a chance to recapture past glories. This should suffice. And now we play the waiting game. Sounds good.
My thanks, comrades. You must be the esteemed adventurers of whom I've heard so much. I understand you have taken an interest in our cause.
A great interest, you might say. Your words have certainly made quite an impression on my friend and I. The Resistance has long, and some would say wisely, avoided open engagements with the Garleans, but you and yours seem confident against the world in arms. I can only assume you have good reason to be so bold. Why, one might even think you are planning to summon a primal. Because that would do much to explain the sizable shipment of crystals you recently received from your smuggler friends, whom our Ishgardian allies have since detained, lest you wonder.
Way to blow our cover immediately, Alpha Note.
I'd like to hear more about the Griffin. The real Griffin. Your performance earlier didn't fool us.
Ah, the famous scions of the Seventh Dawn. I should have known better than to think I could conceal the truth from you lot. You are right. I am not the Griffin, but I speak with his voice, and it was at his behest that we procured those crystals.
So this is fake Ilberd.
You are wrong, however, if you think that we procured them to summon a primal. We used them to reach an accord with the Amalja. In exchange for crystals to summon their god, they will aid us in the fight for Alamegan liberation.
You've got to be joking. Have you gone completely mad? When people find out you helped the Lizardmen summon Ifrit, they'll turn on the Resistance. Alamigo will never be free.
This isn't a fairy tale, girl. We don't have the luxury to play at being honorable heroes. It's because the likes of you wouldn't sully your saintly hands that Alamigo's been under the yoke for the past 20 years. But the Griffin won't stand for it, and neither will we. We're ready to do whatever it takes.
What proof do you have of this arrangement with the Amalja?
What? Aside from a lack of crystals? None. But the beastmen have a great big pile of the things if you fancy looking. You might want to hurry, though. It'll not be long before they summon their god. Search our camp if you don't believe me. We have naught to hide.
If there is a cache to be found, Ida and I will find it.
Then let us be off. Are you perchance the warrior of light?
Yes, I got my big glowing sword on my back.
Aye. I thought so. You should know that a great many who have joined us did so because you saved them. Because you showed them that one brave man can make a difference. You saved me too once. Helped a friend over in Quarry Mill make some medicine I needed. But that was a lifetime ago. On behalf of my brothers and sisters, I thank you. You gave us hope where there was none, courage and strength when all was lost. We shall not squander your gift.
Okay, so this guy is one of those 3 guys we went all the way to, like the forest, the air, like the town where the Palace of the Dead is. There's like that one odd quest of like these 3 Alamegan guys that needed help. I think these are them, or one of those 3 guys. That I remember. See, I know exactly who that is now. Okay, that one NPC.
I know that look, Ida, and I do not like it. You cannot seriously be contemplating taking up arms with that band of cutthroats.
I just...
If the Griffin and his men have their way, it is only a matter of time before the situation in Alamigo comes to a head. Your homeland's future teeters on a knife edge, and any reckless action, however small, could have irrevocable consequences. You mustn't lose sight of that, Ida. When the time comes, we must all make our choices, but we must do so in full possession of the facts. Now, let us away. There is work to be done.
Okay, Cormo said, do remember, forgive me, you cannot be expected to recall every name, every face. Besides, it's not as if it matters. I have long admired how you live in the present, how you focus on the problems at hand and always keep moving forward. So let's keep moving forward together. We must find and secure those crystals. No time for looking back. Sounds good, I'll take money. I need it. I'm broke. One life for one word. Give me a quick second here. Okay. Take the Griffin's double at his word, and the crystals are now somewhere within Zarak, ready to be put to use by the Amalja. I must praise Alice of all we have learned. I will join you both in Little Alamigo after I've changed. You do that, I'll just quickly do this. There we go. I'm back to normal now. Oh, there's Thancred. He's here now. Cool. Now Thancred has finally arrived. Maybe you could share your latest findings. You told me that while we were worrying about ourselves sick, Eden and Pepley were here all along. Loyola and I will be relieved, and also angry. Mainly angry, I should think. As for the crystals, what choice do we have? We cannot very well have them in the hands of the Amalja. For all we know, they could be preparing to summon Ifrit even as we speak. We must make for Zarak without delay. Agreed, there is not else to discuss. Let us depart at once. Who this? Oh. So they go forth in accordance with the Griffin's plan. Players gather to resume their marks on the stage, weareth in flame. Ere long the curtain shall rise, in the drama of which I am author. Gods forgive me, shall at last be performed. Not also maintenance, save us stand at the ready, and pray that the chance is seized, for never shall we know its like again. Okay, I have to queue up for Ifrit hard now. First I expected a warmer greeting, but we must not jump to conclusions, not until we have braved the Bowl of Embers. It must be ready to engage the enemy at any moment. If you would make any final preparations, pray do so now. I shall await your signal. Several cutscenes will play in sequence. Recommended you set aside sufficient time. Okay, in that case, I'm gonna use the washroom really quick. I'll just put on BRB screen and let the music go, and I'll be right back. Okay, chat, I'm back. Let's get the stream back up right now and dive into these cutscenes. Okay. Let's go. Proceed. Alright, this is where it gets interesting now.
This isn't right. The Emulger would never leave this place so poorly guarded.
He's supposed to say ambush.
Not willingly, no.
Wars of Darkness. Yep, seems that way. We gotta fight them too.
Ah, the saviors of Eorzea. Slow as ever.
By the 12. Will you never learn?
You know, you're right. Mayhap it is time for a change of tack. Killing primals, tormenting beastmen, hastening the birth of a new god. It's all a bit much, isn't it? And frankly, we don't have the leisure to do it. But killing the warrior of light, on the other hand, that would soon plunge Eorzea into chaos. One life for one world. A fair exchange. Wouldn't you agree?
Have a tank battle.
Lest you forget, you've more than one opponent.
Yeah, there we go. We're gonna. Now it's an even fight. These facial expressions.
Carbuncle, defend me!
Oh shit.
I sense you will offer more than mere target practice, unlike your sister.
Jesus. Oh shit.
Alizé!
Did I not tell you, Alphino? I am not the girl I once was.
Oh shit, she's gonna pop off here now.
My brother was always the clever one, while my talents lay elsewhere.
She's gonna kick their asses. What the fuck? Oh my god.
If you would dare to stand against us, to destroy all that we hold dear, then you shall die by my sword.
Let's finish this.
Oh shit, alright, here we go. The music has like hints of the Final Fantasy theme in it, I can hear. Alright. Oh, he's kind of a bitch. He goes down pretty easily. Okay, no, he's invulnerable now. Okay, gotta take out the big tank.
You shall fall soon enough.
And he's dead. Just a second here. There we go.
There's no escape.
Okay. Look at the white mage. That's a target, isn't it? Let's get the healer. She's probably gonna res them. Oh my god, all these fucking AoEs. There we go, she's down. So let's get Knight here next. Okay, let's get our ranger here. What the fuck?
No more games.
Yeah, figure so. Ah. Why's the map on? Turn the map off. Okay, I think I've progressed far enough then in the fight.
It ends now.
Pew pew. Oh shit.
What?
The chains!
Hey, Urianger is back, and
You snake! You would betray us as well?
he's on our side again. Flip-flopping
He
around.
that holdeth fast unto his convictions shall never count betrayal amongst his crimes, though all the world may call him villain. My path is unchanged, my creed sacrosanct. This I believe with all my heart. But say, warrior of darkness, and speak true, what dost thou believe? That rendering up the souls of thy world in service to the rejoining will grant it salvation? Nay.
By the 12! Urianger!
Now figures it out. Hey, there he is.
Mine apologies, Master Alphino. That the brightest light might shine, duty did compel me to walk in darkest shade.
You sweet fool. I was almost willing to believe you had turned against us. I expect a full explanation when this is over. For now, may I assume you have turned your cloak for the last time?
Thou mayest, my lady.
Oh shit, he's posing on us. What
By
the
thy
fuck?
leave.
God damn, he's
Even
one
odds.
stylish
No
motherfucker.
matter. We'll crush the lot of you in one fell swoop. Understood.
What's he gonna do? Cast
Hearken to me. We only have one chance.
cast flare, cast Ultima.
Channel your ether into my blade that I might strike before the mage casts his spell. I cannot do it alone, but together we can defeat them.
Oh boy, here we go.
Ready, they come.
This is our big final fight now. Seems that way. Channel Aether into Alice's blade. How do I do that? Do I right click her?
I must have more ether.
So I gotta fight them, I think. Alright, right click her then. Okay, yeah, I guess gotta fight Warrior of Darkness. Hang on, let me finish him. Okay, there we go. Right, do I right click you? Alright, walk out and walk back in. How do I give you ether? Do I attack you? Do I just fight near you? Give you. How do I give you it? Right click. I'm right clicking. How? Do I walk in these circles? Do I stand in this? I don't know how to. Oh my god. Do I target you? Give. Do I type slash give? Slash give. That does not exist. No command like that exists. What the fuck then? Do I beat the crap out of the mage? Or beat the crap out of the mage? Mage. He's invulnerable. Chat, help me out here. Give. Beat this guy up. Unfortunate, okay. Oh, Blade of Light. Try to do that. There it is. Jesus Christ. Okay, I'll give you more. the echo. That's not good. Here, I'll put that down right there. Get rid of all these. Okay, War of Darkness here is a big problem. Skydive. Okay. Ether. Blade of Light. Here you go. Give it. Can I do it? I have to... Okay, I gotta kill this guy first. Come on, die already. There we go. God damn it. Can I? Too far away. Come on. There we go. Got the Warrior of Darkness here. The Ranger. Alright, can I attack her? Okay, I can. Okay, cool, she's down. Can I give you stuff now? Not yet, it seems. God, at least. Can I stun that? No, I can't. Okay, now I can go do it. God damn it, I gotta kill Warrior of Darkness now. There we go. Or they cast Raise. God damn it, they casted Raise. Just all my cooldowns. Just dump all my cooldowns into him now. Oh, that's for Elf Node now. Okay, good. Come on. There we go. We've got it now.
'Tis done. With this blade, I banish the darkness.
Just gonna one-shot all of them. Oh, yeah, it just one-shot all of them.
Not like this.
Not like this.
Alize, are you hurt?
A touch dizzy, but otherwise fine. Thank you.
And there you have it. Our friend is too stubborn to die.
We are far from finished. Or have you never considered how we came to this world?
Crystals? You mean, like the Ascians?
Just so. As the Ascians flee unto the rift twixt planes with crystals of darkness, so did these warriors come hither with crystals of light.
Eloquent, as always. Aye, like the Ascians, we too are beyond death. You cannot defeat that which is eternal.
Wait! Such methods as the Ascians employ require the renunciation of the flesh. You would have had to...
What?
At long last, you see. To save our world, we gave our lives. We were just adventurers trying to make our way. An odd job here, a favor there. We never aspired to be warriors of light. But word of our deeds spread, and soon people were calling us heroes. They placed their hopes and dreams on our shoulders, and bid us fight for all that was good and right. We fought, and we fought, and we fought, until there was no one left to fight. We won! And now our world is being erased from existence. We did everything right. Everything that was asked of us, and still it came to this. You of all people should understand. We cannot, we will not falter. We brought our world to the brink of destruction, and now we must save it.
I've died before, Arbit. I'm not afraid to die again.
No matter how many times we fall, we must rise and carry on the fight for those we left behind.
To have known the depth of sorrow and embraced the highest sacrifice. Nonetheless, Master Louis-Sois, guide my hand, I pray you, as fate's thread spinneth upon this most capricious spindle. Quickly! Thou must needs invoke the power of thy crystal.
Shit, okay. We're gonna use all our crystals. Oh shit, okay. Oh, we're all in, like, crystal space.
What is this place?
Such pain. Such sorrow. Oh, my dear children.
It can't be.
Mother Heidelin, hearken unto your children's plea. From two worlds do we gather, and from two worlds do we offer a bounty of light. In this desperate hour we do beseech your intercession. We beg an audience with the word of the Mother, with your chosen Minfilia.
Your cries go not unheard.
sacrifices unnoticed. Though many are lost, there are those we can yet save, whom I can yet save.
Oh, she's not dead.
Minfilia.
Blessed children of the first, the light of your world hath grown blinding in its radiance, but it is not yet absolute.
Oh,
I will
okay, I'm gonna
hie me
finish
to
talking.
your world, and there take unto myself the light which riseth even now to drown it, as darkness once did drown another.
So these Warriors of Darkness, I'm thinking are basically the 1.0 Warriors of Light. That's what I'm thinking at
Now
right
you
here.
deign to answer our prayers? I will suffer this farce no longer.
Wow, magic barrier.
As the Ascians must serve as instruments of Zodiac's will, so too must others carry out the will of Hydaelyn. But for the boon you have granted her, she has grown strong enough to set me free, that I might serve as her emissary. Your suffering, your sacrifice, your supplications, she has heard all. We will not let the first fall to light. Thank you, Urianger, for bringing everyone here. It fills my heart with joy to look upon the faces of my friends once more.
In taking you unto her bosom, I knew that Hydaelyn had bequeathed to you a sliver of her grace, granting you strength long sought. And in treating with the Ascians, I learnt of a star like unto our own, a doomed world of fallen heroes, in whom I glimpsed ourselves, the first. Full long did I search for a means to save this world, concluding at the last that the answer lay in the power of blessed crystals. And thus did I labor to set light against dark. Yet I knew from the beginning that this salvation would not come without sacrifice. For the instrument of the first's deliverance would of necessity be required to journey thither, there to remain, mayhap forever.
You orchestrated all of this, not to save her, but to send her away.
One life for one world. Such was the bargain, and you the coin, though it were not mine to spend.
Have we not walked together in the light of the crystal, and at her bidding borne witness to the joys and sorrows of this land? Each and every one of you knows my heart. If this be the price I must pay, I pay it gladly.
You would go alone, then?
My dearest Thancred, you who have ever watched over me, I am truly grateful for all you have done on my behalf, as would my father be. Your kindness, your compassion, your love. These are your gifts to me, and our gifts to them, forming a bond which transcends time and space.
Sometimes I forget you are not the child I once knew. Make me proud.
Long have I watched you from Heidelin's side, watched as you nurtured and kept safe the light of the dawn. The dark recesses of the world hide untold secrets and dangers. Thus do I entrust to you, Tupsimati. I pray you, keep to the path that you may never have need of it.
We get the staff.
Twould seem the power of our crystals is all but spent. Perhaps, if there is naught else to be done.
Hear me, servant of Heidelin. If you would have us place our trust in you, then I would ask a favor. Take us with you. Take us home.
Oh, so they're going back to their world now.
We were blind to the truth once, so I tell you this, as one fool to another. Light, dark, it doesn't matter. What matters is how you choose to use them. We made our choice and you see what came of it, so please, forge a different path. Seize a better fate.
There they go.
Tis a strange feeling. So many times have I watched you depart, my heart filled with worry. And ever did you return to me in triumph. Someday, when I have found a way to free this star from her sorrow, I promise you I shall repay the favor.
So what's this then?
Thank you, Lemmy, for everything.
Oh shit. Oh, we're back out. There we go. Alright. See, we are in southern Thanalan again, and Philia's doing. No doubt, the 12 speed her on her way, and the wars of darkness too. Cannot help but wonder what awaits those wayward souls. If they gave their lives in order to travel to the source, then in return to the first, they would they not? Mayhap that was their wish. I need to mark a new beginning. my thoughts were elsewhere, and this, when I know full well there is, oh, this person just came, okay, whatever, I'm getting distracted. There was yet work to be done. Leave them to me. I will go back to Zarak and secure them. The Amalja will still be in disarray after the thrashing the Wars of Darkness gave them. They are not like to notice a lone bard skulking around. But thanked you. Don't have to do this, I know, but I want to. I will see you at the Rising Stones. I should go back and find Ede and Papolimo. They must have finished searching the mass camp by now. Not that it matters anymore. Must be tired, I know I am. If thou wilt permit me, my lady, I'd ask a question. When didst thou become aware of my independent pursuits? When I saw you meeting with that warrior of darkness in the Ascian while at the great library. I tried not to think the worst. You've never been one to confide in others, so I knew that even were your intentions pure, you would not share your plans with us until you felt the time was right. I cannot deny a part of me feared that you would simply betray us. Whether but another way, know that I took no pleasure in deceiving thee, that these sins will forever weigh heavy on my heart. I understand why you did what you did, that you but sought to achieve the greatest good while inflicting the least harm. Not many would have the courage to make that choice. But even knowing what came of your actions, I find that I cannot condone them. I'm sorry. Forgive me, but I believe the events of the day have taken their toll on me. I should like to rest for a while. If thou wilt grant me leave, I will gladly escort thee unto refuge in thine own choosing. Once my lady hath regained her strength, we shall join thee at Rising Stones. Until then, warrior of light. Alright, they're gonna head out. Speak with Papolimo. Let's fly over. In here, okay. Is it up or down? Down. Oh, there they are. Well met. Alphino said you'd be joining us. It would seem the Griffin's double was telling the truth. Insofar, we have found nothing resembling the sizable cache of crystals in the mass camp. You have a chance to find one in Zarak. Actually, I don't believe it. The crystals, Minfilia, all of it. It's just I don't know what it is. I sympathize, Ida. Even now I struggle to comprehend that which I saw. The only thing I can say is with any certainty is that I feel blessed to have been granted a final chance to speak with her. 'Twas bittersweet, aye, but also affirming. Alphino, I believe it is past time Eden and I rejoin the Scions. We have been away far too long. Though I am loath to leave the Griffin on his own devices, I feel our investigation would benefit from your more dispassionate perspectives. And I hope that we might in turn offer our own options on the many challenges that you have faced in our absence. Because it's been absolutely ages, hasn't it? I can't wait to hear about everyone's adventures. We should be glad to recount them. Tataru's tales may well surprise you. Ida, Valgurby plays. It is you. Ida, alive and standing here before me, in the flesh. I cannot hardly believe my eyes. Oh, come now, has it really been so long you don't remember me? It's Gundobald. I fought beside your father at the Revolution. Do not think less of her, friends. It is It's been 20 years since the occupation sent us our separate... I fucking right-click, take my hand off the mouse until I finish reading it. Ito here was always full of fire. Ever the first to volunteer for a mission, until the day she up and vanished, that is. There were rumors, and we feared the worst. Here you are, alive and well, looking nary a day older. Well, what can I say? Sorry for running off like that and making you all worry. It's a long story, but you see, I got involved with my friends here, the Scions. Oh, sorry, we're still in a circle of knowing back then. Right, anyway, I wanted to come back and tell you. But it was very secretive stuff at the time, and as you can see, I'm completely fine. I know we've got a lot to talk about, and we will, but right now I've got to hurry back to our headquarters. My friends are expecting me. Pray forgive her. It has been a very long day for us all. I promise we will visit again at the first opportunity. Let's return to the Rising Stones. Hell's take me for giving you that mask. Alright, let's go back, finally. We've been gone for a very long time. Let's check it out here. Is there a retainer service around here? I feel like there should be, right? The bell? Over there. I'm gonna check my retainer out really quick. If you've sold anything. Cause I put a bunch of materials on the market because I'm broke. Summoning bell. Please be something good. No money. That's unfortunate. Quest she has. Nidhogg's Rage. Okay, so that's gonna be Nidhogg Extreme. Enter Rising Stones. Yes. So, chat, what I was thinking for extreme trials and all that, I think I'll just record. I won't live stream them. I'll just like record them. Like just record them and then upload the videos on my YouTube edited down. Because some of you guys may not want to see me fail over and over for several hours on one trial. So I'm thinking of just recording it on that, uploading the video on YouTube edited. Welcome home. I trust your journey was eventful. You'll be pleased to hear that Thancred has secured the crystals. He sent word a short while ago. Once he had delivered them safely onto the Temple Knight's care, he will rejoin us here, and we can declare this matter officially resolved. While awaiting your arrival, I took the opportunity to contact your Stola and Kryl and brief them on all that has occurred. Also, I requested that they return to Rising Stones at their earliest convenience. Now that our lost friends have been found, it would seem meet to discuss the future. Okay. I hope we're getting close to Stormblood soon enough. I want to try to get through this stream.
Back in the Solar. It's been too long since we were all together like this. Not since after Moonbraider.
Much has changed since then. We ourselves, most of all.
Though not all who were lost could be gathered here today, we may take comfort in the knowledge that those who are not are carrying on the fight.
While I am grateful to our friends in the north for their hospitality, it isn't half good to be back.
But, as Papalima rightly said, much has changed since we last stood here. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn are not as they once were, nor should we be. Our travels in the north brought us into contact with a host of fine and generous people, and their selfless deeds serve to show me that it is not lofty causes that should inform our actions, but our hearts. And I hope that the Scions might continue in this manner, as individuals driven by individual principles. Provided we all sincerely desire to work towards Eorzea's salvation, I believe the paths we follow to achieve it need not, and should not, be dictated by any single ideal.
bound by a common purpose, free to go whither they will. The idea is not without merit. Very well. I shall resume my research of the primals and the elder gods of Eorzea. Should anyone have need of my findings, you need only ask. I shall be glad of your continued assistance.
Well, my main purpose in coming here was to see the signs of the Seventh Dawn restored and my dear friend found. Nevertheless, having involved myself in your struggles, I feel compelled to see them through to the bitter end. For Minfilia's sake. That is, if there are no objections.
You will always be welcome here, Kryl.
Yeah, we got a new Lalafell friend.
Urianger, and we trust you to carry on your investigation of the Ascians as before.
Regardless of mine own desires, I am undeserving of your trust, having so villainously deceived you all.
Now, I'll hear no more of that. Would be disrespectful of Minfilia's wishes. She entrusted matters here to us, that we might protect this star and understand the truth which hides at her heart. Mayhap I can handle the former, but I think you far better suited to the latter. No?
Very well. Then out of love for my Lady Minfilia and Moonbreeder both, this shall be my solemn charge.
Papalimo and I should probably return to Thanalan to keep an eye on the Resistance. There's still the matter of the Griffin and the Amalja, not to mention the new Imperial Viceroy. That little lot must be worthy of our attention, right?
And what will you do, Alize?
You know I have no great love for organizations and formalities. That being said, this new approach you propose is totally objectionable, and we've always got him to keep us from bickering. But I will suffer no titles. I am not here for House Leveilleur, nor to walk in Grandfather's shadow.
Upon that point, we see eye to eye. If it please you, you may think of me as but another comrade in arms.
Well then, Alfie, I for my part shall see to the paperwork and the finances with my characteristic aplomb.
I would not have it any other way, Tataru. And we mustn't forget you. What now for the Warrior of Light?
Next expansion, that's what's next. New adventure.
Indeed.
The path behind us was fraught with hardship, and the path before us will be no less unforgiving. But a new dawn shall break over the realm, and I see before me the faces of those who will deliver it.
All right. Look at them, signs of the seventh dawn. Look how far we've come. The people we've met, the moments we've shared, the losses we've suffered, the tragedies we've overcome. All of it has made us who we are today. Where we go from here, and what the future holds, only the 12 know. But I know what we'll find out together. My new minion. Another cutscene.
One world's heroes are another world's villains. One world's loss, another world's gain. Where men go as one, there is life. And where there is life, my friends, if I may, I would ask that you entrust Tupsimati to me. Clouds gather upon the horizon, and as Master Louisoix's disciple, I would keep it close at hand. Thank you. I shall guard it well. There is cause to hope. For every ending, every parting, marks a new beginning.
What's this now? Well done, brother. You may resume your normal duties and rejoin the others. The coming battle shall be our greatest yet. I intend to stand with you all on that glorious day. True believers are so readily led. Give them everything they desired, all for which they have prayed. I doubt you can say the same for your pawns. Get what you wanted then. Was it all worth it in the end? There were some unexpected developments, but they are ultimately to our advantage. Be it host to a surfeit, light or dark, a world bereft of equilibrium, is but a void in waiting, and a void is of no use to my master. I shall follow her emissary with great interest. As for the pawns whom you so pity, they have delivered unto me a gift which I do now present to you. What the fuck? Eyes of Nidhogg. Many were the candidates considered, but your deeds, you have proven yourself the most deserving. Come on, we're gonna fight Nidhogg again? Why though? A man of boundless rage and bottomless despair, in whose breast beats a heart which thirsts for vengeance. Only you are fit to wield these eyes, for weal or for woe. Great. this? Is that's Nero, isn't it? That jacket, the coat. So it was here all along. That's Nero, isn't it? I knew it. Yeah, I can tell. Instantly. There he is. He's back. Still trying to search for power. Oh, just you wait, my pretty. You and I are going to have so much fun. No retreat, no surrender. Well, there's that. Checking the quest now. We're on to 3.5. Cool, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 more quests until Stormblood begins. Tidings from Gur Albania. Okay, Tor's request. Just a hero I want to see. Would you mind doing me a small favor? I need you to be the Diamond Forge. Won't take long, I promise. Diamond Forge. I'm just gonna travel out. I want to get these quests done as soon as I can. I'm hoping to get to Stormblood tonight. If not tonight, definitely next stream. Okay, where's Tatari? We're gonna be in here? Okay. Sorry to drag you away from your duties, but as I said, this won't take long. I just need you to stand perfectly still for a few moments. What's this? Right, everyone, ready to go to work? No squirming now. Oh, you might want to close your eyes. What is this? Hee hee hee. Chitauri, what are you doing? The fuck? Alright, all finished. Warrior of Light's every measurement from heroic head to intrepid toe. What was that about? Oh, wouldn't you like to know? All in good time, all in good time. Aha, found you. Alfred wants everyone in the Solar for a meeting. I don't know what it's about, but he seemed to think it was very important. Go on, we have everything we need. No sense in keeping everyone waiting. Okay, let's go. Gotta get these quests done. Alright, right away into another cutscene. This one gonna be voiced as well.
We're here. Did we miss anything?
Okay, good. I don't want to read.
We would not presume to begin without you, Ida. Orianger has returned to the Waking Sands, but everyone else is now present.
Yes, but for what exactly? We all have duties to attend to, Alphino, so you may dispense with the preamble.
Thank you, Elise. It is the very subject of those duties which compelled me to call this gathering. Though the Warriors of Darkness no longer pose a threat, Eorzea's many troubles demand no less of our attention. And while I stand by the decision to approach each task as we see fit, I fear our effectiveness will ultimately be diminished should we continue to act in ignorance of each other's efforts. Thus, I propose we elect a successor to Minfilia. Not to serve as a fully fledged antecedent, perhaps, but as a coordinator of operations.
It'd be me.
Is that all? Well, then the decision seems clear.
Me, right?
No one else has shown any enthusiasm for the role, and judging by your performance at our previous meeting, you would seem the perfect candidate. You always did have a flair for politics.
I did not mean to... That was not my intention.
Such devastation.
As my tenure as commander of the Crystal Braves comprehensively demonstrated, I lack the qualities required for such an office. I would much prefer to remain as I am now, a soldier in the field, so to speak.
Should none of our numbers step forward, must we then constrain some unwilling candidate to take up the position?
Well, based on merit alone, a certain adventurer would be my choice. Though I concede he might struggle to balance his new responsibilities with, let me see, slaying primals, thwarting legatuses, and feeding the orphan poor.
Thancred makes a good point. Any who would wear such a mantle would be bound by its obligations. Have we not become sufficiently familiar with each other's methods to act without an overseer? At present, I see no cause to so willingly limit one of our number.
Oh my goodness, help! I need some help here!
The fuck, Tataru? Who is it?
Tataru, are you all right?
Me? I'm fine. It's this poor girl who just staggered in and collapsed on the floor that I'm worried about.
Narco! God, how did... Yashola! Please, you have to help her. Kral, a hand if you would. Let us see about closing these wounds.
Now, we've staunched the bleeding, but it may be a while before you can move about again. Though, having seen your wounds, I'm surprised you are still moving at all.
Thank you. My message. It was too important to delay.
Yeah, what's
I
up
took
with this?
the shortest route I could, though I knew it was more heavily patrolled. As you can see, my efforts at evasion were not entirely successful.
Honestly, you're too brave for your own good. What was so urgent that you needed to fight half the Empire to get here? You could have been killed.
I'm sorry, Ida. I had good reason. But I imagine your friends are wondering who this bloody mess of a Mikote is. My name is Minago, and I belong to the Alamegan Resistance. I came to warn Ida and Papalimo about one of our leaders. A man who calls himself the Griffin. He's always been dangerous, but he's planning something new. Something reckless.
The Griffin, you say? I've heard the name. Rumor has it your man is eager to test his claws.
Aye, and on no easy target. He means to assault Belsar's wall from the Alamegan side.
But what does the Griffin possibly hope to gain from such an attack?
From what I understand, he wants the fires of war to spread to Eorzea. And for that, he needs to control the border with Gridania.
So, he means to spark a conflict between the Alliance and the Imperial forces stationed in Alamigo, to have Eorzea's armies aid in the liberation effort, whether they will it or no.
His plan is flawed. Even should the Resistance succeed in occupying the wall, they would not be able to hold it. Imperial reinforcements would drive them out within a week.
Be that as it may, if there is even a chance that this scheme could bring about an escalation in hostilities between Eorzea and the Empire, the Alliance must be informed.
Agreed. I shall depart for Limsa forthwith and seek an audience with the Admiral. Thancred, Uldar is yours. Alphino and Alize, make haste to the Twelveswood and notify the Elder Seedseer of the danger to Gridania. She will duly call a council of the Alliance leaders, whom you must be ready to receive. You will be our voice in Ishgard. Explain the situation to Sir Emmerich, and encourage him to send an envoy.
Sounds good.
Tataru, Krile, I leave the care of our injured messenger to you. See that she remains quiescent and her wounds closed. I believe that covers everything. Let us be about our tasks.
I suspect the ill tidings from Girabania will be held as a turning point. The beginning to a bloody end. The business of war was ever conducted with the coin of self-sacrifice. 'Twas Master Louis Soir himself who taught us that such costs are not to be ignored or denied. And so, I shall embrace them. When the time comes, I will make my choice, as you will yours.
Well, back to Ishgard. Wait, I can do this. Return. There we go. No money wasted. Perfectly free. Alright. Now before I do that, let me check my retainer. If he sold anything, then I gotta sell my own stuff. Where would the bell be? The bell's right over here. All this stuff. Nothing. Alright. Meantime, I can sell... I can use that. I can sell this elegant bronze and silver. Sell. Sell. Okay. Not a lot, but whatever. Okay, back to Forgotten Night. Alright, Emmerich. What's up? Oh, never mind, Lucia. What business have you bringing you to Ishgard? Something's gonna happen. See, wait here, I will summon Sir Emmerich. There we go, okay. It's good to see you, my friend. Tis but a pity it must be under such circumstances. Had the sea had not informed me of the urgency of your suit, I would certainly have sent for some wine. But to business. I thank you for bringing these developments in Alamigo to our attention. Ishgard will of course send an envoy to attend the council in Gridania. I cannot say who will represent us, however, as the choice is not mine to make. Not mine alone at any rate. Given the imminence of the threat, we may forego the formalities of a full assembly. But I will still need to consult my counterpart in the House of Commons prior to proceeding. Will you permit me some time to make the necessary arrangements? Sure, send whoever. I thank you. Your Sinistunian. Over. Our representative, whomever we select, will require suitable escorts. Make our preparations. Inform Sir Anloop that he is to lead in our absence. Yes, Lord Commander. Hurry accompany Lucia to the gates of judgment and make ready for depart for Gridania. We'll have our envoy join you as soon as we can. Fury speed, you on your way. That's that quest. 8 more quests. We have no other business in the city. Join me at the gates of judgment. We must be ready to depart the instant the envoy arrives. I think I could just go all the way over here, right? I'll just travel to the big crystal, just run all the way down. Gotta be quick. Down here, right? Yes, down here. Okay. Right, let's go. Gates of Judgment. There we go, we're here. We meet again. As it happens, my counterpart in the House of Commons agreed that I should act as Ishgard's envoy. Okay, so he's coming. Not I concede that there was never any real doubt. Lord Commander of the Temple Knights, it's my duty to sanction any military cooperation. Be that as it may, I could not in good conscience make the decision alone, not with the ink scarce dry in the Republic's Book of Statutes. I trust you understand, my friend. Alas, I must test your patience still further by making a brief stop to Camp Dragonhead. Given the trouble brewing in the Black Shroud, I would see that the garrison is ready to defend the border. Wait, can I just travel over there? I'm gonna travel. I need to go there fast. Come on, get these quests done. I want to go for at least another hour. Come on. Here's a commander awaits within. Why not accompany me? You may see a familiar face. It's Estinian, isn't it? He's now the commander. Oh no, it's not. Okay. Where is it? Oh, wonderful to see you. And Sir Emmerich, too. To what do I owe the unexpected pleasures? I'll have some mulled wine brought up from the kitchens at once, if you will excuse. Nay, do not trouble yourself, Honora. We shall soon be on our way. See a brief summary, if you will. Yes, Lord Commander. Those villains hardly need an excuse to wage war. Bloodletting comes as naturally as breathing to to an Imperial. And thus we shall strengthen our patrols as you suggest. We shall also be sure to communicate these developments with Lord Francel at the Observatorium. I see you have everything in hand. Carry on, Commander. Okay, so it's not Estinian as the commander. He's the commander now. Surprised to see yours truly at the helm. You and me both, old boy. I don't ever feel worthy to sit where he sat. Yet we can but play the hand we're dealt, and with a little help from the veterans and Honorat's ceaseless chiding, I'm sure I'll muddle through. So worry not, old boy. Off to Gridania with you. Okay, let's quickly go here. After this, there'll be 7 quests. Alright, Emmerich. Diplomatic duties have brought me to here on several occasions, but I find that I am as enraptured the Black Shroud's beauty now as when I first laid eyes upon it. I fear this time, however, infants shall not afford us the luxury of enjoying the splendor of the forest. Here we go. So where was that? Sorry, I'm checking now. Decision, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 quests, got it. Seems we're to have an escort to the Lotus Stand. A pleasant place to discuss the unpleasant matters, is it not? Yes, of course. 'Tis like that we are the last to arrive. Let's announce ourselves, shall we? Okay, they're gonna dither away. So go back to the Conjurer's Guild. The envoy from Ishgard is arrived. Very good. This way, if you and the Luminson party as well. I hope to slip unnoticed, but I see I was not the only one delayed in my arrival. Greetings, Sir Emmerich. Admiral, always a pleasure. I trust you are well. 'Tis a day for reunions, it seems. I believe you are well acquainted with my escort. I'm glad to hear from Riol that the missing scions have now been found. Yugiri is so short compared to everyone else around here, Jesus. There is much and more I would discuss with you, but let us first attend to the issue at hand, shall we? Okay, this has got to be voiced.
I bid you welcome, my friends. As you will by now be aware, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have come into possession of certain intelligence concerning recent developments in the region of Gyr Abania. It springs, I am assured, from an unimpeachable source. Is that not so, Master Alphino?
Indeed, Elder Seedseer. Our information comes directly from a member of the Resistance's inner circle, and we have no cause to doubt its veracity.
This griffin of theirs is a fool if he thinks he can hold Belsar's wall against the Empire. When the Imperials move to take it back, they will come in force, and the resulting fighting is all but certain to spill over into the Black Shroud.
At the Battle of Cartano, the combined might of 3 grand companies labored to contend with the remnants of but a single Imperial legion. Alone, Gridania would be hard-pressed indeed to hold back the tide, should the Garleans turn their minds from reclamation to invasion.
May I once more convey my nation's deepest regrets for our inaction in the days prior to the calamity. 'Tis a stain upon our ledger that I would fain remove. Elder Seedseer, I do hereby request leave to deploy a defensive force within the borders of Gridania. Ishgard's return to the Alliance shall be honored by more than mere ink upon parchment.
The Doman people, too, would join any effort that weakens our common foe. We are few, but our most seasoned shinobi are at your disposal.
On behalf of my people, I offer you my humble thanks. Gridania welcomes your assistance.
It is time we set our contingency plans in motion. Is the Alliance agreed? Then let us make ready for war. Victory favors the swift, and there is much to be done.
The Council knows that Alamigo will not soon be wrested from the Empire, and its decision to bolster the border's defenses seems eminently practical. Why then, brother, do you scowl so?
I agree that they have chosen the wisest course available. Indeed, the only reasonable one. Yet something feels awry. In making ready for war, is the Alliance not granting the Griffin the very thing he desired? Any attempt to hold the wall is doomed to failure, aye. But I wonder if we have misjudged the prize for which he plays.
Alright. Alpha Note, what you gotta save now? The council was able to reach an accord so swiftly is heartening development in itself. I only hope my misgivings prove unfounded. Ah, good, you to depart. I feared I had missed you. Sir Emmerich. Master Alphno, pleasure as always. And Mistress Alice, how wonderful to see you thus recovered. Pardon the interruption. I had hoped to thank me for serving as our escort before other duties called him away. I also wish to thank our Doman ally. Oh, she's sitting by the tree over there, I didn't even notice. Forgive me, my lord. I was but awaiting an opportune moment to join the conversation. A force of habit made me keep to the shadows. No apologies are necessary, Mistress Yugiri. I was most grateful for your interjection when I offered Ishgard's support. My nation's historic failure to heed the Alliance's pleas for aid is a matter of record. Even so, the Alliance leaders were plainly unprepared for my impromptu apology. The resulting air of awkwardness might have lingered longer were it not for your timely offer for cooperation, which allowed the Elder Seedseer to accept us both. I very much appreciated the gesture. I only did my duty, Sir Emmerich. The Empire is an enemy to us all, and we are grateful for the opportunity to fight at your side. And full glad are we to have you. Pray convey my regards to the Scions, my friends. We must return to Ishgard. I wonder, whatever is wrong with a simple sorry or thank you. Must these politicians always make a speech out of everything? That's how we adults speak, dear sister. I have the ones who like the sound of their own voice. In any case, our business here is concluded. We should be on our way as well. Will you accompany us to Reverend's Toll, Yugiri? Actually, I think I shall first pay a brief visit to Ishrad. I'm curious to know how Papalimo and Edith fared in their talks with the Sylphs. Not to mention what has been going on at Balsar's Wall. I will join you at the Rising Stones. Okay, back. Go back once again. Welcome back. I don't know about you, but I'm heartily glad all that talking is over. I understand that these council meetings are important, but do you not find it tiresome to have to weigh every word before you speak? I doubt I will ever feel at home in this realm of politics. Shrug. That said, people have been known to change. If my brother's willing to run his own errands, anything is possible. Give me the money. 6 more quests. Griffin on the wall. Another brick. Okay, nice. Nice Pink Floyd reference, as I say that as I am wearing a Pink Floyd t-shirt right now, which you guys cannot see. How oddly convenient. Okay. Well, as much as I enjoyed the bustle of the toll, I think it's time we headed inside. My brother and the others will not be long. Let's go on in. We're back. You returned from the council. What if Alphino did some other matter requires attention? Is that him right there? There he is. Apologies, friends. I trust we have kept you waiting over long. Greetings, everyone. Oh, Crow, how's Nago doing? She will be alright, won't she? I don't see why not. She's sleeping at the moment. Tataru's keeping an eye on her, so we'll know soon enough if there's any change in her condition. Her wounds are healing well with sufficient rest. I am certain she will make a full recovery. Thank goodness for that. Now, I hope you would share your shares the council's decision. Each of the nations, Ishgard included, has committed to providing military support to Gridania. The Eorzean alliance will soon have significant force in the Black Shroud ready to respond to any imperial act of aggression. You know, I almost wish the council would stop messing around and give Griffin what he wants. I wouldn't like to be the imperial cop between the resistance and the alliance. Ida, you cannot seriously. One does not lightly go to war with the Garlean Empire. Quite too open hostilities without due consideration would be to invite disaster. If only there were a way to reach the Griffin, some means to convince him to abandon his reckless course. It may not be entirely unfeasible. There's a network of tunnels beneath Baelsar's wall, secret passages dug by the resistance to provide a way out of Alamigo, which may equally serve as a way in. Precisely. If followed an arrangement, I would be the one to undertake the necessary negotiations. I am familiar with the route, and the resistance is familiar with me. But as familiar as they are with me, you mean. Say what you want, I'm coming too. I have some experience in the practice of infiltration. If you would have me, my services are at your disposal. As are mine. It's been far too long since I shared a shadow with the shinobi, and I would not intend to waste the opportunity. 4 is quite sufficient for the infiltration mission. Greater numbers will only serve to increase the risk of detection. Corral and I will direct our energies elsewhere. I will turn to the East Shroud and stand watch over the border. Should matters take a turn for the worse, 'twould seem rise to be on hand. Might I prevail upon you to accompany me? Gridania will be safer for your presence, and while it may not seem the most thrilling duty, dear sister, I ask that you remain in the Rising Stones to pass on messages and so on. To hold the fort, you mean? Very well, suppose the task must fall to someone. Safe travels, all of you. Okay. Talk with Alpha Node, and 6 quests left for Stormblood. We're getting there, chat. If you have any unfinished business in the toll, pray attend it now. I would depart for the Hawthorne Hut without delay. Nearby watchtower offers unobstructed view of Baelsar's wall, and I should be interested to speak with the Alliance commanders who have installed themselves at its top. I don't have anything to do. No quests. Let's get going. We're almost there. Almost there. Finally, I've been in Heavensward for much longer than I'd like. Okay, let's... Oh, over here. Okay. Hello. There you are. Come. The Alliance officers on the platform should be able to apprise us of any developments at the wall. Fancy meeting you two here. We're about to set forth. Indeed, as I was about to say, 12 watch over you, but I doubt you have need of divine protection. Even if you are venturing into enemy territory. Don't worry, we have the Griffin by the scruff of the neck before you know it. Do make up your mind, Ida. Nary a moment ago you seemed ready to shake the Griffin by the hand rather than the neck. Which is it to be? It would be best to decide before we enter into negotiations. Trust me, Papalimo, I'll shake whoever needs shaking. The talking part I leave to you. I think I feel a headache coming on. Let's be on our way, shall we? There they go. Some things never change. Well then, should I make for the spire? Our alliance friends will doubtless have news for us. Okay. Going over this way. How close is that? Okay, not that far. Oh man, I feel like there's a dungeon coming up. Chat, how long will this dungeon be? I hope it's not too long. I want to get to Stormblood as soon as I can. Hopefully this stream. Welcome, War of Light. I assume you're here to speak with our commanding officers. You'll find them in the observation platform. Pray proceed. Oh, it's Pippin. It is good to see you both well. Oh, and Hilda. I was hoping you might turn up. I dragged half the watch here, see? And the sight of you helped remind them why we bothered. If memory serves me, I have not seen many of you since the day of the grand melee. Having borne the brunt of your blows, may I say it was an honor to stand at your side. It's heartening indeed to see the realm's most stalwart defenders thus gathered into common cause. Speaking of which, what news from the wall? All has been quiet. I guess not anymore. Port, what? Seven hells, fighting has broken out on top of the wall. A full-scale assault. So the Griffin has made his move. Someone has. And what's that supposed to mean? The attackers, they're wearing Grand Company colors. Possible, we gave no such order. Of course, the wall was never the Griffin's target. It was bait. We have been goaded into deploying our armies nearby, thus lending weight to his deception. If those uniforms were convincing enough to deceive my scouts, the Empire will surely think we've launched an offensive. This could mean war. Even so, this may yet be no more than a diversion. With the armies of the Alliance occupying Empire's attention, it will be comparatively easy for the Griffin's supporters to slip into Alamigo. He could then incite a rebellion amongst the populace, which the Imperial reserves... So I can't read right now. Reserves would be hard-pressed to contain. Eorzea, meanwhile, would be plunged into chaos. Let's make for the wall at once. Okay. What, just the two of you? Our companions embarked on a mission to sway the Griffin from his course, and are likely halfway to his command post by now. They will emerge in the midst of a raging battle, and I do not mean to abandon them to their fate. Be dangerous, aye. The confusion may work to our advantage. If we are careful to avoid the skirmishing, it may yet be possible to reach the Griffin, and if we can do that... Lady Hilda, might I ask that you have an airship ready to bear the Scion safely? I don't know who this Lady Hilda is, Marshal, but you can count on me. Must prepare for Imperial reprisals. May the Navigator guide us through the storm. Oh boy, here we go. Dungeon time, it seems. Forward, comrades! The time has come to drive the Empire from Alamigo, and force action upon those who have turned their backs to our suffering for so long. Let this victory be the first step of the liberation of our homeland. Alamigo will be free, no matter the cost. Okay, speak with Alpha Node. Where is he? Off over there. Okay. From Papalima told me the trail ahead should lead us to the shadows of the wall. As we have two objectives, I suggest we divide our forces. I shall make straight ways for the tunnels and attempt to intercept our comrades ere they stumble into a bloodbath. While I do so, I must ask that you scale the wall. Know that I would not propose such a course if there were any other way, but the time for subtlety is past. Take a band of their most trusted companions and cut a path through to the Griffin. Make him see reason by any means necessary. Once you are free of the tunnels, we will make for your position with all due haste. And if everything proceeds according to plan, Hilda will then swoop in and spirit us all away to safety. I only pray that we have enough time. Belsar's wall now accessible. Okay, let's queue up. Right, equipment. Okay, let me look at my quests. So after we do Belsar's wall, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 quests left. I don't know how much time I've got left. I wanna, let's see, it's 7:42 for me right now, so I want to end at around 8:30ish, because I have to eat, and I gotta get ready for work for Monday. So I'll get as far as I can right now until 8:30 hits. Then that there may not be a stream until Thursday at the earliest or at the latest, because I kind of want to get new equipment, and I'm not sure when that'll arrive. I hope Thursday is when it may arrive. But yeah, we'll see how things go. It's a 4-man dungeon. Eventually we'll get a queue pop, right? Come on. Unless food's right, if food is ready right now, I might have to wait, eat food, come back, maybe do the dungeon, then call right after the dungeon, and then save the last 5 quests for Thursday. Or whenever later, maybe on the week, maybe next week, and I have no idea when I'll do this next. Depends when I get the new equipment in, I guess. Seems this person is probably gonna queue up for this dungeon as well once they're done with that cutscene. That's good. 11-minute wait time? You gotta be kidding me. Okay, I guess this player isn't gonna do the quest. I guess they just finished it. There we go, finally. Okay, good. Boy, big dungeon. That's a big dog. Black Shroud, Balesar's Wall. Okay. Wave high to the party. Alright, I'm ready. Tank stance on, let's go. Wow, hit level 64. Kill that guy. Just jump on him. Cool. More of these guys in. Maybe pull this guy in as well. Okay, I'm gonna do a cooldown. Come on, healer, you got me. There we go. Oh, I just had efficiency. Okay, our Dragoon's got it. Come on. Attack me instead. Hit me, come on. Right, whatever. Provoke. Come on. There we go. Oh, look at that! It's like it's old Magitech suit from Final Fantasy VI. cool. Right, all ready? Can I stun that? I cannot stun that. Magic Claw, Magic Claw is a tank buster. Got it. Okay, we do a cooldown for that. Just DPS cooldowns. We can take him down soon. Check claw, I'll do that. Yep, we got him. 2%, 1%, and he's dead. Nice. And treasure, what have we got? Aiming. Nope. Pass. Okay. My god, all the damage. You know, that's a cast. You couldn't really tell from the floor. Treasure cup right there. Okay. There we go. Nice. And what's this loot here? Here's a vending. Agreed on that. Why not? I think vending is a tank item. Cast. More of them, okay. Get them all in here. There we go. go. Nope, not yet. Just gonna use the cooldown, needle burst. I can't tell where that cast is coming from. Oh, the one's dead. And now this one. There we go. Looks like we get to go. Okay. I'm ready. You guys ready? Let's go. Turn around this way. Launcher. Okay, that's decent damage to everyone, it looks like. Then sensory jammer. Extreme caution. Okay, I couldn't read it. Try to stun that. Guess you can't stun that. Bring them all to me. Bring them all to me. Okay, looks like he's back. Back to this one guy now. Check if we've been taken from. So you don't move. Don't move, and that doesn't hit you. Got it. Well, I'm a tank. I don't really have to move that much. Okay. That's big laser. We got it though. Just spam those now. There we go. Nice. What treasure we got here? Striking. Pass. Okay. For a team, I'm ready. Asylum. Get out of that. Get back in. Whoa, lots of AoEs. Okay, he's got the key going in. Alright, big damage on all of them. Just AoEs everywhere. There we go. Nice. Okay, we're almost done. Oh, they're fighting. The fuck? Loyalists. Gonna kill these guys now too? Okay, they're dead. Let's keep going. Casting, casting. Pass. Pass. Here, hang on. Treasure. There you guys go. What we got here now? Oh, it's just the same stuff. Oh, those just items. Clear prisons. Okay. Ooh, okay. This is our boss here. You fight the Griffin? It's Ilberd. It's Ilberd. He's gonna turn around. Oh, I thought he was gonna have his mask off. Oh, he's gonna take his mask off. It's Ilberd. Wow, who would have thought? Who would have thought? Okay. Alright, I'm ready. Ready? Let's go in. Beat up the Griffin. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna do that. Okay, just a big damage, big attack on everyone it seems. I'll turn around. Sanguine Blade. Sloppy. Okay.
I'll tear you limb from limb.
Okay. Now I know why people always say sloppy whenever he's around. Can I stun that? Let me kick him. Blade the Griffin. Okay, I did not first. Fuck, okay. Look how what this fucking all these circles. Oh, we attacked the pigs in the middle. There we go. Okay. That lunge ability is so useful. Right. Assault the Earth once again.
I'll tear you limb from limb.
Oh god. Over, shut the fuck up. Okay, everyone in the middle. We got him. Cool. Hey, we did it. GG. Hold on. Wait, healer, wait. There you go, you can leave now, healer. Hey, 2 commendations. Very nice. Now let's see this cutscene here.
You've beaten me, aye. But you cannot stop what I've begun. Behold, a glimpse of things to come.
Wow.
We did it! We showed the bastards!
Aye! Victory is ours!
And who knows, lads? Mayhap the Eorzeans will finally see sense when the enemy turns up on their bloody doorstep.
This is for Alamigo, for Eorzea.
Oh yeah, shit, him. What's he gonna do? Is he gonna jump?
They die that others may live.
Oh, shit, he's gonna do a big bomb. Shit, these bastards.
Vanguards! Attack!
Seven hells. Do you hear that?
War machines. How did they get here so quickly?
Stand your ground! For the resistance!
Oh, big explosions.
There's nowhere to run. We're cut off.
Gods help us! What are we thinking? The Empire's too big. Too powerful. Mighty Ralker, grant us the strength to crush our...
There you are.
As you can see, our infiltrators did not elude me for long. Lady Ugiri is sending for an airship even as we speak.
What do we do? This is a massacre!
How wonderful to see you, Commander.
Ilbird, I should have known.
It was obvious.
This has to end. It has to end now. Do you not see your countrymen dying? Have your ideals rendered you blind even to that? Order the retreat, and we will help your soldiers to safety.
Retreat? With the moment of my triumph so close at hand?
You truly are a sheltered child, Leverrier.
Oh shit! Forgot he was given the eyes.
Nidhogg's eyes! No abyss is too deep for you, I see. But trust me when I say that such power was not meant for mortal hands.
How long have I struggled to reach this point? My countrymen, so inured to the taste of defeat, they no longer balk at its bitterness, shouting my throat raw with rallying cries, only to be greeted with dull eyes and blank faces. My brothers and sisters in Ulda have surrendered to their apathy and their appetites. Were it not for the glint of Lodorito's coin, I doubt even those here now would have answered my call. Take back our homeland! Free Alamigo! Ha! They'll happily mouth the words, but they won't spill the blood. You say no mortal should wield these eyes? Then I shall gladly become a demon. I will suckle on the souls of the hopeless and liberate the homeland they no longer deserve.
What exactly do you mean to do?
Did you hear their cries as victory was snatched away from them? Even with their dying breaths, they cursed the Empire. Never has their desire for vengeance been so raw, so true. A god has no need of faith when summoned by so pure a purpose.
Summoned? You cannot mean to fight the Empire with a primal? You know full well the danger, the futility of relying on such power.
Oh yes, I know their limitations. Which is why I will call upon a deity more terrible than the very black worm of the calamity itself.
Who the hell's he gonna summon? If it's something stronger than Bahamut.
What? Here? Now?
It's like, this is like just like fucking Attack on Titan or something. Jesus Christ.
Like hells you will!
Shit. Okay, you can super jump.
An ending to mark a new beginning. My pain, my longing, you shall have it all!
This left, it doesn't work, he's just dead. Oh shit, okay, I guess something is gonna happen. I'll laugh if he just dies and nothing happens. What is this? Fire, is this Phoenix or something? No, it can't be Phoenix. So, is it Bahamut? It said more powerful, it can't summon Bahamut, right? Oh shit, okay.
This light, is it?
What is it?
His death completed the ritual. The primal is taking shape.
Oh shit.
Well, can't we stop it? There must be something we can do!
There is one thing.
What? Hey! Where do you think you're going?
Well, yeah, what's he doing?
Master Louisoix briefly contained Bahamut by means of a potent spell of sealing. I will now attempt to do the same.
Oh shit, what?
But that's impossible! We would need hours to collect the necessary ether, if not days.
Ah, Alphino, though I concede it may not always be apparent, I was ever your grandsire's finest pupil.
Timtamati, of course! The staff still holds enormous power, broken or not.
Don't you dare, Papalymo! I know how that spell works. It is time to leave.
Quite right. Quickly now, off you go. The further away, the better.
No! If you're staying, then so am I.
No, Ida. There is a path only you can walk, and it must not end here. Not like this. Take her! Please, you have to take her!
What? No! Damn it, Thancred! Put me down! Thancred!
This is one battle you cannot fight. Away with you! Go!
I don't know what to do. Chat. I want to help him. I have to leave. I know I have to leave. I have to leave. Come on.
Hilda! I think he means now!
I bid thee farewell again, my dear Ida. Now, let us see how good a student I truly was.
I need a minute. Can we go one expansion? I mean, no. So many people died already in this expansion. Can we go the next expansion without anyone dying, please? Alright, let's talk to Ida. What she got to say? Please be voice acted. No, why? Exactly why? Why isn't it voice acted? Why didn't they let me stay? Happily was my friend. I should have been there with him. You could see in his eyes. He knew what he was doing. What had to be done. Master Louiswa wore that same look right before the end. Do you think I don't know that? I know, all right. I know. There's nothing more you could have done. Ilbert caught us all off guard. Even me, I was powerless to stop him. So you must blame someone, and blame me. Let's promise that you will never forget what Papalymo strove to protect, or the lessons he tried to teach you. Don't speak to me. Leave Ida with me. Go on back to the Rising Stones. Others need to know what happened here. There we go, quest complete. Okay. Let me do this last quest. After this, there'll be 4 quests left. After we do that, I think I'm gonna end it. Then we'll have 4 quests left, and then Stormblood. Like one more patch left. Like I think 3.6 or 3.7. Let me check which patch I'm on right now. I am on patch 3.5. So yeah, 3.56 is next. Okay, yeah. So I'll leave 3.56 and Stormblood for next stream. I'll finish 3.5 right now. Once again, I find myself at a loss for words. Thancred is right. We must return to Rising Stones and appraise our companions of all this. Pray make your way there at once. Send word to your stolen others of our imminent return. Alright. Let's go. Let's quickly run in. So who was Ilbert? What was Ilbert gonna even summon anyways? We won't know, I guess. Alright, let's see here. Please be voice acted this time. God damn it. You seem to bring ill tidings. Behind the griffin's mask you found the grinning face of an old adversary, Ilbert. I know not how, but he had the possessions the eyes of Nidhogg, whose dread power he used to initiate a summoning ritual, even as we looked on. Okay, yes, please explain it with black screen fade. By the 12. I don't understand. To attempt such a magic requires even every ounce of one's aether. No one, not even grandfather, could cast it and hope to survive. Indeed, it was ever last resort, as I'm certain Papalymo was aware. Thus did the pupil follow the footsteps of his master, even unto the grave. I have yet been unable to explain how Ilbert came to possess Nidhogg's eyes. In the depths of the sea of clouds, a perpetual storm of water and wind-aspected aether rages. No mortal could endure such conditions. Mayhap it was the work of an Ascian, but now is not the time for idle speculation. Quirrell, I have need of your assistance. We must inspect the cocoon of light, and ascertain the state of the primal trapped within. Between our respective talents, I dare say we shall glean some measure of insight. Understood. I can't promise I'll be able to sense such through the barrier, but I shall certainly do my best. As shall I. Let us be about it then. What? Without so much as by your leave? Pray forgive Archon Y'shtola her brevity. She seeketh employment. Lest her grief deprive her of will to act. Desire comfort. Ida doubtless compoundeth her unseemly haste. I too must contend with this grievous loss in my own way. By thy leave, Lady Alisaie, I shall honor our fallen colleague through gainful study. There exist writings which may yet further our understanding of his cocoon of light. Mappa was too quick to judge. Surrendering this to sadness and regret would be a poor attribute for Papalymo's sacrifice. Quiet, we must begin preparations to face Ilbert's accursed creation without delay. what time we have was purchased at too dear a price for us to squander it. Okay then, that's the end of that patch. 3.56 is next. At this, then right here, I will log out. So, I'll stream over. Thank you guys. I appreciate it a bunch. This was very emotional, and we're going for about 4 hours, I think. Now that's long enough as it is. So I will call it now, and call it now. We will continue whenever I get my new equipment later this week. In the meantime, I'm going to raid someone who is live. A few people I follow. So in that case, I will follow, or not follow, raid Mr. Rich Campbell. He is streaming right now. I enjoy his content a lot. He's very funny, very handsome. So we're going to raid him. If I figure out where to do that, raid channel. There we go. Rich Campbell. He's playing Final Fantasy XIV. He's on Shadowbringers, so I'm probably not going to hang around too much, as probably spoilers for me. So I will start the raid, I will end it, and I will see you guys next time I stream. So take care.